Hello students, good evening. Hope you are all fine. Today I will upload another chapter of your the textbook, that is the Dust of Snow. The Dust of Snow poem is very small and it may seem quite easy, but actually it is not that much easy because it has deep underlying meaning inside. So though this is a small poem, you need to go through the lines and understand it quite carefully so that you can have a proper idea of what the poem is all about. So as usual, as you know how I do, let us first start with the summary of the poem and then we will go into the text and for line by line explanation. So here we start. First, here the uh, poet one day, that is Robert Frost, had decided to take a walk outside, and on that particular day he was not in a happy mood. He was feeling very disappointed and dejected because of some reason, and the weather also was not fine. In foreign countries, you know, there is often a snowfall, and the bits of snow were falling, and the weather was quite gloomy. It was not sunny at all, and the poet's mood was also not good. So as he was not feeling good at home, he decided to take a walk outside just to freshen up. And as he was going for the walk, as he was walking uh, below just hemlock tree. A hemlock is a tree which bore the poisonous fruit, that is the hemlock tree. There he found one very interesting situation. He saw that a crow was sitting on top of the hemlock tree, and the bits of snow were falling on the crow's entire body, and it has grown white there. The black body of the crow has grown white, and but still the crow was not giving up. Still the crow was not giving up. It was fighting against the adverse situation. It was fighting against the inclement weather, and what it did, it just shook off all the snow from its body, and it was ready to fight again. I mean, it was ready to overcome the challenges of nature, and it shook off the entire snow. It did not feel that it's everything is over and all. Seeing this one simple situation, the poet has learned a great lesson. It is said that from the nature we can learn many lessons. So this one simple situation has led the poet to learn a great lesson. So what lesson the poet learned here? The poet learns that if this simple crow, a normal animal, a bird rather, can fight with such adversities of nature, can show such a fighting spirit, then why should we be dejected, and why should we be disappointed with the small issues of our life? Why can't we be like this crow, and why can't we just shook off all the negativities of our life rather than brooding over it, and rather than thinking over it again and again? And let me remind you children, the crow is considered as a bad omen. Omen means something that is bad, something we consider superstitiously as not good. And the hemlock tree is also, I have said, a tree bearing poisonous fruit. And also the snow here resembles or symbolizes nothingness. All three are the negative symbols. But see how from these so-called negativities, which we refer to as negativities, how the poet has extracted a positive sign out of it, how he has gained the positivity out of a negative sign, how that crow, a simple bird as a crow, has taught the poet a lesson about positivity. And the poet gained up the mind of the poet, which was quite who was quite disappointed, and who was not this in a good frame of mind, immediately got motivated, immediately got inspired by seeing this particular situation. So we should never be bogged down by the negativities that is around us. Rather, we should always see examples of positivity which would inspire and motivate us. That is the small poem all about. Now, let us see the text, you will understand quite well. The way a crow shook down on me. So, this is, as I have already said, the poet was taking a walk and he was walking across or below the hemlock tree when this all happened, and from there only the poet has started writing. The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow, so that snowflakes you can call, the snowflakes which has fallen on the crow's body, and how it shook off from a hemlock tree. The crow was sitting on top of a hemlock tree. Hemlock, as I have told you, a poisonous tree. A tree bearing the poisonous fruit, which is hemlock, which is acts as an intoxicating item. And has given my heart a change of mood. A change of mood means that has entirely changed the mind of the this poet. The negative feeling that was there has been entirely changed. Change of mood, the mood is changed, and saved some part of the day I had rued. Rued means the feeling of sadness, and saved means saved the poet from feeling sad. The entire day the poet was feeling sad and the negative vibes were there, as I have told you. So the rest part of the day the poet was saved by just a simple incident as that, and it helped the poet to stay positive. So that is the message of the poem also, as I have told, that how from the little things in nature have something to tell us, have something to teach us through the points through which we can improve ourselves, and we can work for our betterment. So that is the poem all about. Thank you, and stay tuned for the